the processing portion after people have filed their taxes, has that gotten any quicker? There's been a huge hiring push from the IRS, and people are looking for their refunds more quickly after they finally, dot all the I's, cross the T's, and make sure that they cross their fingers at the same time.
Yeah, I always say we live in an age of impatience, and there's no way it's fast enough for any consumer. I mean, there's so much happening at the IRS, and obviously I'm not going to speak for them, but we absolutely support the need they have for more modernization, more people, because at the end of the day, when you try to call to ask, where's my refund, and you probably don't get the IRS, you call H&R Block. And we can't answer that question for you once we hand it off, but the consumer, we see every single year, they need their money. This refund is a really important part of their life, and so wondering where it is, getting the most they deserve every year, that's really what we're in the business to do.
I know you guys just reported earnings a few weeks ago. The stock rose on that. I did see some commentary around your core assisted tax business, seeing a little bit of market share losses there.
That's right.
How do you get that back? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, well, we're really clear, first of all, on what happened. And there were really three reasons why we lost clients. The first were those filers that make under $5,000 in income. They were in the system, if you will, to get their stimulus payments. So we see that portion of the market back to pre-pandemic levels. The second big reason was the timing extension in California. You mentioned it in your opening. When a filing deadline switches in our fiscal year, that obviously impacts our business. But the real focus for us is how do we serve the low and moderate income consumer better so they understand the expertise we offer, that we're there year round, that we defend them against the IRS. And at the end of the day, we offer a great value. And that's what we're focused on to serve some of those customers we lost this year as we get ready for 24.
The customer themselves has changed quite a bit here, especially since pre-pandemic. You have a lot more people that are virtual employees that have changed, how they work as well. And there are benefits that even they look for because that's what the tax law affords them too.
That's right.
How has that shifted, the types of returns that we're seeing, the types of questions that people are asking H&R Block as well?
The biggest shift that we see, Brad, and it's not intuitive to people, is people seeking help more than ever before. I think there's always been this belief in the industry that the old-fashioned way of someone helping you is dying. Everyone's moving to do-it-yourself software. And we just don't see that to be the case. Even people that start in DIY software are increasingly adding human help. So the questions they're asking are incredibly personal, but at the end of the day, they don't have the confidence to answer those questions for themselves. And so that's why they turn to help. And then, of course, the hot topic is how we're embedding AI in the product to make that help better for them, how we're innovating with products like MyBlock so they can get it virtually without going to an office. But at the end of the day, the American consumer is seeking help really more than we've ever seen.